So we're just kind of messing today, I think. This is a piece of Knife River Flint from Marty, the man himself, Marty Young Bear. Some really nice stuff he sent over my way. I'm gonna be taking a break from some of the bi-facing stuff because my word, are my wrists just annihilated. Also, Marty's sending me an elk billet, which is sweet. It's so sweet. I'm stoked. Marty's like the coolest guy ever. He has a channel too. If he comments, I'm gonna pin it. Oh, come on. There we go. Just trying to do a little bit of shaping because this piece has quite the concavity to it, right down towards the middle. But I can still get something out of this. I might try to go for length. What will I be going for though? Well, it's anybody's guess. This is one of those pieces where, you just can't go with the flow. You see what it comes up with. Because I feel like starting out with something, especially when it's like wonky shaped, kind of like this piece, starting out with like an idea, you might be disappointed. But I've been working a lot of that Swan River / like that Iowa stuff. And I tell you what, working this feels like, where did that fuzzy thing come from? Working this feels like bliss. Like it's just going. It's just working. It's working so well. I still have not used that Knife River Flint that he sent me, that I have the unboxing video of. I have not used a bunch of that because I just didn't. It's not time. It's not time yet, and I'm saving it. I'm saving it for my project. I've used it a couple times just to remind myself how much it's of how wonderful it is and how much of a shame it is that I'm not using it currently. But yeah, if I had more, maybe I'd do a little bit more stuff with it if I had more. But my goodness, look at that. That is so pretty. I don't know. I've seen videos of Marty collecting this stuff. Post them over on his YouTube channel, kind of like I mentioned. If he has the comment or something that he's going to post here, I'll be sure to pin it so y'all can find his stuff. But yeah. He has videos of him going out, collecting it in the wilds. And it looks to be like there's a good bit of it. So that's kind of cool. The one day that I got to see him doing it, it was, but he looked cold and sounded cold. Like, I know those Dakota winters are not kind. And I think our Iowa winters are bad. You get just that much more up north. Whew. They get rough. Basically like in the Arctic Circle, And just kind of extends down. This is stupid. I don't know if I can do this, but I'm gonna see if I can do it because that'd be kind of funny. Yeah, shot over the top of it. That's what I was hoping to do. And take that peak off. It's like I probably got enough, and this is cooperative enough. Yeah, built up my platform there. Blew a good bit of it out, but that's fine. Had a little bit of a like erratisher, something that could be a pain in the butt to remove, but I'm not gonna sweat it. Especially with how cooperative this stuff is. It's like, aside from the occasional, like perfect, right on cue. The occasional crystal pocket or like little weird inclusion. This stuff's actually really, really nice. And it's so local, and it's like a popular local lithic up kind of where I'm at in Northwest Iowa. That's why I'm saving so much of it for my projectile point series, is because I know that I'll be able to make some beautiful points out of it. And it'll be pleasant to do so while I'm doing it. Because I want to try to use some natural materials and stuff. I want to try to, give myself, with that future project series, I want to give myself a good shot of having a cool little lithics frame. I gotta get up there. I gotta get up there and take care of that. So I'm gonna flake down in this opposite direction because I want to move that center line up, because our center line's kind of weird. We got a weird little turtle-looking thing, you know, like a sleeping goose. Its head, yeah, really, really high back. It's like a camel. And that's not too bad. I was thinking I might be able to preserve more of this tip, but I'm kind of leaning towards maybe not, especially with how I'm going to have to shift that center line. But that's okay. I'd rather keep it realistic. I'm thinking, I don't know, maybe. Yeah, shot over. Nice. I can't do that other one though. That one's kind of at a weird angle. Whoops. Whoopsie. That's okay. Again, we're still going to be moving. It's a big reason I wanted to mess with this piece. Because I knew it'd be a little bit of a challenge. I'm waiting for it to get warm too. They said it's supposed to get up to like 80 something today. Really? Really? Okay. We'll see about that. It's probably going to happen, but I really want to take that up into there, but I don't think I can do it. Don't think I can do it. Ooh, can't do that. Yuck. Let's clean that up from the other side. Yeah, get rid of that. Yuck. What was I thinking? Again, I don't even think I'll be able to keep most of this tip up here, because I'm going to have to deal with a sleeping goose. Which I wonder how much of that I can deal with. Speaking of goose and geese, a lot of things are moving back in. Spring's coming. I can feel it. I can feel it in my bones. Again, this 80-degree weather. It's like, can we have just like a normal spring? Can we just like ease into it, please? It's like, no. Straight to 82. It's like, what the heck? Ooh, that did nothing. I don't like that. Shot that up. That's still such a bold. I don't like doing this one. Yeah, no. That was going to be a bad one. I knew that was going to be a bad one. Dang it, why'd I do that? I always do that. I tell myself, don't do this one. Don't do it. It'll be bad. You know it'll be bad. And what do you know? It's bad. That's okay, though. It's okay. It's fine. We're just working. Working with a weird piece. Some wonderful stuff. Arguably my favorite stone for aesthetics. Oh, I hear the geese flying. There was a mouse in the wall of my shed here not too long ago. I'm scurrying around, little feet moving. I was like, there is a creature in here somewhere. Bend this? I think I bent that. Hold on. One of the downsides of using the moose billet on this is that if you're not kind of aware where you're placing your hits, it's going to be a little bendy to the top of the rod. I have an aluminum rod, I have a 3/8 inch aluminum and then a 1/2 inch aluminum rod. The 1/2 inch aluminum rod works better for like big stuff. You can really crank on it without having to worry about, bending a bunch of stuff. Or at least I haven't, oh come on now. Haven't bent it yet, I should say. Come on. Oh, come on. You stinker. You're gonna do this to me. Fine. I'll do it this way. Take some of that top off. Yeah. Was any of that in focus? I have no idea. I just glanced over at the camera and saw that it was kind of not in focus. Oh well. We're just vibing today. I'm not feeling any pressure. I'm here to enjoy the nice weather, enjoy the morning. I got my shopping and crap done. We're good to go. I still shouldn't have done that. That was dumb. That was so dumb. That was knucklehead stuff right there. I knew it wouldn't now work, and yet I did it. Why did I do it? I gotta take care of it now, too, kind of, sorta. A little bit of the stuff near the end, because it's still a really weirdly shaped everything that we got going on. Yeah, I'm hoping that with Marty's elk billet, that, because this thing I have to hold it kind of awkwardly to use it because of the size, and I don't need like a whole heaping helping a force when I use it most of the time. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't, but I like the straightness of the elk one. It looks much more ergonomic. Ooh, that's gonna dive in there. I can't go in there. See how it goes up and then goes down? Can't do it. I can't do it. I gotta creep into that one. Ow! I got knocked in my dang thumb. Ow! Stupid. Stupid. Ouch. Yeah, don't do stuff like that. That is no good. There we go. What do we got here? Because I want to creep up on this and go into that section, but again, we have kind of a swoop in there. Concavity. You don't want a concavity. You want a convexity. Because that's how your flakes want to travel. So this really is kind of like a jungle gym gymnastics. Getting this thing to work. I still don't know what I'm going to make out of this. This is just going to be some knife river work and practice. Maybe my warm-up for today, because I still want to do more. I have so many preforms. Here, hold on. What am I... You want to see them all? Check them out. If y'all are like me, you got just a bunch of them. I have a bunch of these hanging out. These ones I'm actually going to make my little dart points out of. I could do that maybe today. Maybe, potentially. I don't know. That could be interesting. That could be an interesting video. I'm going to think on it. Because if they are, I don't want to have to talk, because then my focus is going to get split. I don't want to split my focus. Oh. Speaking of split stuff, do gotta condition your copper you do gotta condition your copper tools when working with stone, and that much more I know. So many. I have so many preforms around me, by the way. It's crazy. I need to use them. Nice. Very nice. Ooh, another good one. Nice overshoot. Nice. Stuff's good, Marty. Stuff's good, man. You got the premium stuff. I think he sells it. Marty, if you sell it, say so in the comments. People need to get in on this stuff. People need to support you, man. You go out in the freezing cold to collect this stuff. Man, you got a good stone source right here, man. Let's admire it for a second. Hold on, let's look at it. Look at the beauty. Look at the color. Look at all my micro step fractures. Don't look at those. Don't look at those. I'm gonna clean up this tip a little bit, because we got a little bit of a nasty thing going on there. I want to fix that. I do. Okay, knock some of it out. Didn't need to go super hard on that one. It's okay. I'm fine with that. A little bit, but I don't know. Whoa, that came out weird. That's okay though. We need to move up anyways because we still got to take care of that. It is on our to deal with list. I don't know if I can shoot up into here. I don't think I've moved my center line enough, but I'm going to try it anyways. No. Could have made that easier on myself, but it still worked. A little bit of weirdness in there, though. Still not like super duper ideal. That's interesting how that's flaking. Because that's like, interesting. I like hardly work this stuff, so that was dumb. That was dumb on me. I gotta take care of all this junk area of the base. I don't know what I'm focusing so much on the tip for. Get all this little stuff. Give ourselves just a bit of regularity here. I'm gonna set myself up. So we got some weird flakes that are just kind of hanging out upwards like that. You see that? Those are trap flakes. You think you're gonna flake into them, but the conditions actually are not advantageous in your favor. It's a trick. It's a trap. Something. This one right here. It's a trick. Is a trick in a trap. We don't want no tricks when we're working on expensive, nice stuff. I still gotta fix this edge very much so, because I don't know, it's weird. I've done some weird stuff. Or maybe the rock's done some weird stuff. I guess I don't know truly who is at fault, but what I do know is that I need to. Usually my drill's working, and then I can just drill. Like with the grinding wheel on the end. I can just do that, but I think the battery is finally toast on her. So, fortunately, it does not work. But, that happens. Okay. Very lightly. Yeah, that's weird. It's weird in there. I'm gonna need to narrow this in just a good bit. Can I do anything here? Sure. Yeah. Like I said, I really got to clean up this base because I'm a little. I always do that. I focus on the tip in the middle. Never the base. Never the base. And it makes like. It's probably one of the reasons why I don't like notching. Because, but, it's whatever. It's whatever. Some of that out. We still gotta find a way to get up in there. I'm just hesitant because of a lot of the weirdness that was caused there. So, darn it. I really want to try to keep some width on it, but I think it's just going to have to be how it is, especially with how all this stuff is in here. I will not let that slow me down, though. I want to see how much of this I can peel off. Oh, next to nothing, it would seem. Yeah, it's breaking apart. That was a nice one. combination of a zone, or like in like all kinds of weird zones like this, and I gotta deal with them one at a time because we got big thickness. I kind of want to focus on the base more than the middle. So I can focus on that from both sides, it would seem. Yeah, I'm going to focus on the base instead. Which I still need to bring that center line up if I want to have any chance flaking up into there. That was a really good thinning flake, though. Actually, you know what? There's another really good overshot thinner. Man, that took a bunch of stuff off. Did I overshoot that? I think I did ever so slightly. Ooh, getting it all. See how it's like turned up like that? Can't be having that. That splits stuff out. Don't want no splits. No. See, last thing you want. See, I'm trying to get this all that weird stuff that was in there. I really want that out. And I'm genuinely, I think I just need to narrow this thing a good bit. Because all that stuff in there still needs to be dealt with. And I don't want to mess up my proportions and do something wonky. But then again, it is nasty, so I don't know what's going to happen. I know it's going to be cooperative. It's Knife River Flint. That's just what it does. Bam. Okay. Hear that too. Nice. Very nice. Oh, jeez, gross. Terrible. Sorry. My nose is running because it's so dang chilly. I thought it was going to be warmer. Slowly but surely. In fact, this is a fantastic little preform. A great one, even. What do we do? What do I do with this? I don't know what to do. We keep on working it. Majorly percussion. I have a new book that I could look into. Potentially. Yeah, I was wondering about that stuff in there. I don't know how deep that goes. I'm trying to watch those lines in there, because that could be get a little choppy, a little dicey. I need to do a whole lot for this. I just got to make sure that my stuff is well in order. Nice. Don't need to do anything crazy there yet, because it's going to get a little bit erratic. That one's going to carry pretty well. Ooh, don't like this one. Trying to watch it because it dips down, and that's really thin there, and I don't want Cookie Monster to come along, because I tell you what, Cookie Monster sees this stuff and he's like, oh, that's the good stuff. I want to chew on that. We do not want that. No. Put him on a diet, especially with this stuff. It's no good for him. He's going to be like one of those like crazy obese cats. There's like a walking beach ball. It's going to happen if you let him get to this stuff. Let's see here. Nice. It's gross in here. Good enough. I'll take it. Trying to watch the laminated layers there, because there's a bit of just strangeness, just enough strangeness for me to raise an eyebrow. I'm like, I don't know, see, like that in there, I gotta be careful of that, because it'll wiggle its way to the top and I'll find you. Yeah, I got a new book like Texas Lithics. Projectile Point to Texas. I don't know, I could make a... what would be good? I could probably make Pedernales, maybe? But I like Montel's better. I don't know what to do. Meh. This is where a live stream would be a great idea. Have you guys just tell me, what do you want me to do? What do you want me to do with this thing? What do you want me to do with this crazy rock, huh? I'm gonna be careful. I want to save that for pressure flaking. And though it would be kind of fun just to do majority percussion. I would like to really clean some stuff up in here, but it's just hard with how I have things set up. Okay, that's good. You remained safe. Good. Still just a bit. Okay, whatever. That's fine. See, that's the weird spot here that I've kind of trapped myself into, because I can't really do a whole lot to clean it up without really giving myself a chore, but I think we're just going to roll with it. Maybe some of those jagged edges will catch the light nice and well, like you tend to see with Knife River Flint. What do I want to do? I'm thinking if I want to go to pressure flaking with this, because I don't know. Again, I still don't know what I'm going to do with it. That's fine. What do we do? Maybe I should flip a coin. I don't got a coin. Sorry, I still just need to take care of this. I gotta be so careful. Okay, perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. Okay, good. Good. Very good. No, she's look at all this junk in the trunk here. My goodness. Someone left their luggage in there after going to, I don't know, the Philippines or something. There we go. I want to be careful. I want to be careful of this little one. This could be... Okay, didn't nearly go as far as I wanted it to, but we'll take it. Why is this gross? Just a little bit of grossness right there that I don't appreciate. we're just gonna live with it, because that's all we can do. I gotta clean some of this up. I just gotta watch it. If I had some bigger pieces from you, Marty, I would love to do some like agate basins, like some lance style points. Love those, and I could do some crazy pattern flaking on those. I've been trying to practice. I'm still not the best at it. This is a nice little preform. I'm happy with how this has turned out so far. Nice little preform so far. But yeah, I don't like this little. Trying to be careful around this tip, because I don't want to accidentally put too much force into her and blow the tip off. I have been known to do so. I think I might. I don't know. It just feels proper to go into pressure flaking, and then I can always go back if I want with the percussion. I'm just gonna kind of, first thing I'm gonna do is regularize the edge here. I'm just trying to bring it down or bring it up. Just gonna get it set up so I can just kind of hop into things and not have to worry a whole bunch about edge prep. Okay. Because I kind of like the bold flaking look. I feel like most people do. Hell, dang thing right there. That's not my fault though, because that's just the chalkiness of that and taking the flake over. But yeah, people like the big bold flakes. Who can blame them? I do as well. To do those. I'm trying to actually think about this here, because I do. I have an idea of now of just what I want to make. I don't know if it's like of any style in particular. But I have an idea. I gotta kind of give myself, look at the greatest profile going on here. Oh, is that coming up on camera? It is. Cool. So we got a little bit of a twist. Like this side's not all there. You stinker. There you go. Oh, just to add insult to injury, it stepped just a teeny tiny bit. Oh, I was hoping I could pop that off, but I guess not. We'll leave it though. Ooh. It's like that's one spot. I might. You know what? I'm gonna try. I haven't done very much with my precision indirect and the antler billet, so I don't know. I'm a little. I'll do a small spot first because I don't know. Okay. Okay. That is loud. I will say that much right away. The volume on that is remarkable. This is real good. Sounds like a xylophone. But it's also really, really loud. like it. I don't like this. Did it work? It didn't work. Of course it didn't work. Ay, ay, ay. That work? A little bit better, but it step fractured, which is not what I wanted. I wanted to try and keep it consistent and smooth. I'm thinking that we're just going to have to live with that. But that's good, because now it reminds me to be careful. Waiting for time. 35 minutes, okay. It's really not too bad. That was a nice one. I like where that went. I wouldn't mind doing that again here. Ugh, scary. I don't like it. I don't like it. No, she went though. Okay. Hey. I want to make sure that I braided that, because that's another. Do some good work on that right there. Okay. Nice, nice. Yeah, I'm thinking I'm quite okay with all of that. I don't know if I want to do any more. I'm feeling like it's like, okay, no more. We're good. Just quit while you're ahead, sort of deal. But I don't know, there's still so much more that I would like to do with it. And I'm thinking I might just have to. Because I still have some stuff that I really need to do with the base. Let's get this. Nice. Again, I'm trying to be real cautious. God, yeah, because if I could. It is just ever so slightly kind of nasty in there still, because I'd like to scoop over and clean a bunch of this stuff off, but it's just kind of hard. From there I might be able to, actually. Hold on. I don't know, it's kind of risky in my mind, but I kind of want to go for it. Yeah, shot right over to it. Nice. I'll take it. Nice if I could get that out there, but honestly, there ain't a whole lot that I can complain about. I could use some thinning flakes on this edge. Excuse me. I was going to say, what's happening? The tool got shy. It did too well, and then it was like, I can't do it. You just did amazing. What are you talking about? You can't do it. Okay. Yeah, I think we're done with that. We're done with that. We're good. We're going to quit while we're ahead, because that was really, really nice. If I happen to set up something to take care of that stuff in there, I might do it, but realistically, I just don't think that we're going to get to that point. And it's dangerous, because it's thinning out right in the middle. think... Have I done any sharpening down here? I don't think I have. A lot of it's just kind of been up there. Actually... You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking about, like, right from where I started, right there. Adding in some notches. So I did do something very similar here, and I could... Well, I gotta... No, of course I don't know how deep I would want to go. I did just commit to quite the remarkable set of notching circumstances. Now that I'm committed, I'm like, shoot, I just should have done something stemmed. But it's okay. It's okay. It's fine. Shoot. Why did I do this to myself? It's looking great though, ain't it? Enjoy it while it lasts, because it could get destroyed. Oh. If this is not on video, tough. Because I want to ensure that this thing survives, not necessarily ensure that I have good footage. I'm trying to set myself up. Which I rarely ever do. Notches like this. Rarely ever. I'm just realizing I gotta kind of clean up a little bit of symmetry here. A couple of these are kind of really looking a little uniform. Okay, let's work on these notches. I just blew one off. Right there, boom, done. Why do I do this? Why does notching have to be like this? I hate it so much. Spend all this time being finicky and super duper precise, and what do you get? You get stalled out everything and a notch that flies off like right away. So then you gotta rework on all your symmetry. I might just work on these without having to worry about what is being filmed, because I want to succeed. Dang it. That's what I want. That's not what I wanted to happen with that one. It's not nearly as clean as I need it to be. Uh-oh. I'd blow the wing off just a little bit, but I got that better pop out. It's okay. It's okay. Just keep her together. Mismatching. Oh, that might have been too much. Oh boy. Oh no, we're still holding in there. Not sure what this is, or what this would be called. Would this count as a Pelican Lake, maybe? Not entirely positive. I'm telling the truth. Ooh, it's nasty in here. It's so nasty. Because of that grody stuff. All the grody growths. We're going to start running into them in there now too, aren't we? I need to go, there's like 2 more pop-outs. Looking for what it is, for a slightly crunchy piece of Knife River Flint. A couple that I just really want to take. Just a little ones. I don't know if this one's going to go anywhere. Nah, it's just going to get stopped by that. That's okay. Might actually be better suited to pressure flaking that. Flip that on the side. Get that one. Try to get that one. Can we count that? I think we count that. Still not sure what exactly we'd call it. Just like a side notch something. Maybe a Pelican Lake? Hold on. Let me get the Overstreet guidebook unburied from all the rock junk I got sitting around. Okay. It's so goofy. Where are we at? We're gonna find Northern Plains, or Central, or West, North Plains. There we are. Ooh, is that stuck together? No, it's not. Where's our? Yeah. Ah, yeah. Wait. Kind of, sorta. A little bit, maybe. The base seems just to be a bit different, but maybe you could potentially, not really. No, that'd be like that's like the closest thing. And even then, I wouldn't say that it might be. I kind of would enjoy working it down to make it thinner, but it's just some of the anomalies in it. I think we'll leave her at that, because it's still quite beautiful. I don't know. Do I try to do something fancy? Maybe just like that. Ooh. Maybe we can like focus on the center of it. Yeah, there we go. It's not even in focus, is it? There we go. Fun. Yeah, there it is. Little knife for a flint point. I might actually... No, I might mess it up. I was going to say, let's see if I can flick that off there, but I don't mind it. It's whatever. Better. Reasonably thin. This is sturdy. I'll be able to launch this thing. It's very pretty, too, on the translucency. But, actually, here, why not? Why not? It's knife over flint. Oh, yeah. Beautiful. It's wonderful. It's got all kinds of floaties in it. Yeah. Sweet. Fun. Yeah, Marty got me this stuff. Feel free to check out his channel. Like I said, I'll pin him in the comments. Especially if he sells it. Yeah. Fun stuff. Fun. Hopefully you guys enjoyed watching me work it. If you have anything you want to see me make, feel free to leave a request in the comment section below. I always like to look at those. Yeah. Thanks for tuning into the video, guys, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.